Hey, good morning, friends. Scott Brookins here. Hope you're having a great day. Whenever you're watching this, whether it's now live. And um, anyway, I appreciate you tuning in for the recordings or live. And please continue to share and like these messages as we try to impact many people's lives. And have you ever been stuck? I mean, the title of this is "The Only Way Out Is Up." Yeah. And but all of us, I think, have been stuck in our lives in some way or another. And a few weeks ago, my son and I had a great adventure for 4 or 5 days up in the mountains. And one of the days we got to go rock climbing. And so we were with a group of about 10 people and a couple other extras. And then we met some professional rock climbers there. And my son and I had never rock climbed. He said he did a couple rock walls when he was in college, but nothing like this where, there was the ropes and we got the helmets and the harnesses and we're going up rock mountains. And so it was a fun time to learn how to do all this. And they had different faces of the rocks and difficulties that we could do. And I'm not fond of heights. And so it was going to be a challenging day. Just the hike up to the level of where we're doing this was a good hike. But anyway, we got there and we learned what to do, and we took our turns on, encouraging each other, and then going up with the ropes so we're safe and attached. And my son just was a natural at this. In fact, all the professional guides and rock climbers told him that they couldn't believe he'd never done this. He just like crawled up like he was crawling on the floor of all these different faces and seemed to have a really great time. Me, not so much. um, but I made it up half of one, and then I had some pain from an injury from the day before that I shared with you a couple weeks ago. And then the second rock climb, I was able to go up that, I don't know, it was 40, 50 feet up. There was a lot more footholds, and just to get to the top and conquer that kind of uneasiness and a little bit of fear, but just wanting to, darn it, we came to do this and I'm going to do it. I'm going to fight through the pain, going to fight through the injury. And so it was great to get up on top and to be able to see the view. It was gorgeous. And so later that afternoon after lunch, and we did some other things. And so they asked us if we wanted to rappel down a rock. And that sounded a lot of fun. We did a little bit, of course, on the rock climbing. And so the guide took us. He took the first group of us, 6 or 7 of us, and he said, "Follow me." And we free climbed up this rock face. And he said, "Just step where the guy in front of you steps. We'll get on top, and then we'll take turns rappelling down." And so, sure, we'll do this. And so I'm following a couple guys, and they got ahead of me, and my son's behind me, and a couple other kids and young adults. And so we're climbing up there, and I lost kind of the foothold of the guy in front of me. And so I get up on this point. I'm about 20, 30 feet above the ground, and actually the ground really wasn't there. There were some treetops. And so, I was very uneasy. Yeah. And because I got up there and I didn't know how I could pull myself up because of my injury. I couldn't arm it all the way up. I couldn't figure out where the guy in front of me put his right foot. And so I'm kind of stuck, but I look back and my son's below me and a couple other people, and I can't go backwards. In fact, it's more dangerous to go back. And so what do you do when you're in that situation? You got to keep going up to get out, right? And so I prayed. I tried to be still, as the Bible tells us, be still and know that God is with you, and just realize that I can do this. God has given me enough strength and knowledge, and other people have gone before me, and I can't go back. That's more dangerous, and so I got to go up. And so I figured it out. I got up on top of this rock. It was a beautiful view, but it was really windy up there, and it's a straight drop off, and I didn't really look around too much. I'm kind of clinging to the rock and waiting for my turn to get down, hook me into the rope so I feel a little bit more safe and help me rappel. And so I did that. And as I'm coming down, they're, encouraging me. The guide at the bottom is, saying, "Man, you're the fastest repeller that we've had today." And he said, "You're either very confident in what you're doing, or you just can't wait to get down off the top." And I got back to the bottom. I tapped him on the shoulder. I said, "It's the second one, buddy. I'm done with this." But I did it. I conquered it. But all of us get stuck, right? I mean, we get stuck driving our cars. Maybe we get stuck in snow or mud or sand. We get stuck when our GPS gives us the wrong direction and we're out in the middle of nowhere, maybe, or we're on the wrong street. Maybe we get stuck on a math problem helping our kids, or if we're in college or taking studies, or mentally we feel stuck. Maybe we feel stuck in a job or profession or relationship. And boy, what do we do in those situations? And I just want to encourage you that, we can't go backwards. Even the Bible tells us to forget the past and just focus on the future and going forward. Because yesterday is gone, right? 5 minutes ago is gone. All we have is today and tomorrow. And the Bible tells us don't even focus on tomorrow, just focus on today, what we can control today. So I want to encourage you, when you feel stuck, or maybe physically you are stuck on top of a rock face like I was, to keep going. You can do this, Look back to see where you've come and how far you've come, but we can't go backwards. And so look at who you are today compared to where you were yesterday, or a year from now, or in the past, or 10 years ago. You're a much stronger person. You're much more knowledgeable. You're much more wise. And so take that as confidence and encouragement to yourself that we can do whatever we're supposed to go through. Because many times the only way out is to go up or to go through the situation we're going through. So I want to encourage you to just keep on keeping on. And so I hope this little story helped you. I hope you'll like and share this message, and just go have an amazing day. Keep focusing, keep going forward, keep going up to get out. And you can do this, and have an amazing day and inspire others to do the same. God bless.